So the last few days, I think there's been a lot of overreactions. The market has obviously reacted very harshly to the potential billions of dollars being dumped to the market, and people, pulled out of positions, and there were huge drops, and it gave a lot of people great opportunities. In fact, we've seen ADA bounce back in a big way here. We know that we've been kind of tracking what BTC has been doing as well. So we're making a very, very similar move right now. And that's great. But what you need to understand is that although there was one entity that kind of snowballed this fear in the market, they've actually decided to do the opposite. In fact, Germany, who was going to be dumping billions of dollars worth of BTC into the market, has actually started withdrawing their BTC from exchanges. Now, this does say Germany surprised $111 million Bitcoin buyback. And it's not necessarily that. What they actually did was they just removed a lot of this BTC that they deposited to exchanges to be sold. So they actually moved, $30.1 million to flow traders and $27.1 million to 139PO, which is likely a deposit for institutional / over-the-counter service, which makes a lot of sense. We know that Justin Sun actually offered to buy all this BTC that they have over the counter so that it's obviously not affecting the charts. So it looks like Germany has actually had kind of a change of heart when it comes to this. Now, what's really interesting about this is that this move to flow traders, for those that aren't familiar with flow traders, they do a lot of different things, but it actually says they have some deep ETP expertise. So are we now, in fact, about to see Germany become not a Bitcoin seller, but in fact, a Bitcoin investor? Are they going to be getting into these exchange traded products like spot ETFs? That's the big question here. We know that some government entities have been doing this before. For example, state of Wisconsin, where I live, we have actually seen the state of Wisconsin get into some of these spot Bitcoin ETFs. And this is just kind of the beginning movement for this. So this is something we're going to have to watch very closely, but the market hasn't reacted quite in the way that we thought, because this is actually really good news. Knowing that we're not going to have just this billions dumped on our head, it's kind of a big deal. And maybe this is why we've seen a little bit of a bounce back here, right? But this is why I've said not to be fudded out by these moves in the market, by some of these things, because frankly, they really don't matter. It's the amount that they're dumping is a blip in the radar. It is a very, very small amount. And what you kind of experienced was just an overall overreaction from the market, fear entering the space that frankly should not be here. For those that bought, got huge opportunities, congrats. It's been awesome. Now, I will say my ADA position, I did actually get liquidated. I set a stop loss this time. So I actually ended up, I think close to 100% profit. So I've just been trying to basically build my position and really try to take advantage of a lot of this fear in the market. I'm trying to still build my bags as we get ready for this pop that is alt season. It wouldn't surprise me, again, if this is happening very soon. Right now, I know we're on a kind of a red day, but it wouldn't surprise me if we do actually get a little bit of a push and start making a movement towards green over the course of the day. Now, this is not financial advice. This is not a guarantee. It's going to depend on how much interest people have this weekend. It's still technically a holiday weekend, right? And some people may be traveling. Some people may not be paying much attention. It may be more tempered overall. Obviously, we had a big drop 2 days ago. Yesterday was a big green day for the market. So today might be kind of tempered a little bit. But I'd like to see us climb. I'd like to see us build towards a good week, because we know what's likely going to be happening over the course of this next week. Institutional buying. Institutional money is going to try to pick up some of these cheaper positions than what we saw a few days ago. Wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. So appreciate you guys as always. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.